very much. All right, so with that, we will turn it to a commercial, and then I will be heading off and being replaced by Blecky.
I hope you guys have been enjoying Awesome Games Done Quick 16. You guys ready for the Mega Man block? This is going to be one killer block coming up right now. We're starting it off with Buster by BJW, and we're going to be going through these games: Rockman 4, BCAS, Mega Man 10, 9, 6, and 2. And then even after that, we'll be continuing with some other NES classics like Mario Bros. And Mario Bros. 2. So this is going to be a great night. Stick around, and we're just setting up for Buster now. We'll be ready for that shortly. Some donations in the meantime. Ndrift has donated $100, saying, "I've heard of this mythical stairs glitch, but I've never seen it in action. I guess I'll have to wait until next time, but I'm still hyped for more fantastic glitches." This money goes towards Taskbot, the best glitch master. King Dot donates $10, saying, "In most of these speedruns, I don't even know what's going on, but I still find it interesting. So many talented gamers, and for an awesome cause. Great job, everybody who's a part of AGDQ." Nutacon donates $20, saying, "Glad to see this Final Fantasy run promoting cardio health with stairs exercises. Also, save the animals." Anonymous has donated $10, saying, "Final Fantasy, Stairway to Heaven Edition." You got that right. Another one of our sponsors is SomethingArtistic.net. They offer gaming-inspired decals and stickers made to decorate your consoles, walls, computers, and more. $2 from every decal sold this week is being donated directly to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Some designs were done just for AGDQ and are available for this week only, so check those out. Games Done Quick and the AGDQ 2016 logo decals are being offered where the full decal purchase price is being donated to PCF. Find them at somethingartistic.net or decal.ly. That's DECAL.ly. $20 from Adam109 saying, "I'm so happy I get to relive my childhood while supporting a great cause. Keep up the great work." $10 from Shigon saying, "What a great week. Shout out to all runners. Save the frames and kill those animals." Nicholas Hogues donates $20 saying, "Fun watching your guys' runs. My dad is currently fighting cancer for the second time, and it's great to see such a strong fundraiser. Keep it up. Thank you." Thank you very much for all your donations. We really, really appreciate donations of any size. They all go towards helping towards this great cause. So really, I mean, if you can spare anything, we absolutely would love it. So thank you guys so much for being so supportive of this marathon. As a reminder, HDQ 2016's live stream is powered by Twitch. Each month, more than 100 million community members gather on Twitch to watch and talk about video games with more than 1.7 million broadcasters. Ciara Lynch has donated $10 saying, "Best of luck to all speedrunners. As someone whose family was affected by cancer, I am delighted that people are willing to help in such a great way." And Oh Hi Danny donates $20 saying, "Oh hi guys. Been watching AGDQ for a couple of years now and I'm loving every millisecond of it. I am so hyped for the Mega Man Classic block. Good luck to all the runners. Go and defeat Dr. Wowie and for everlasting peace." Well, that makes two of us. I am also so hyped for the Mega Man Classic block coming up. We're just kicking that off now. Oh, Cyclone donates $5 saying, "I remember participating in a blind race of the game back in 2012 with participants like Blecky, Golden, and Peaches. Best of luck to BJW. Hopefully stage 4-2 doesn't troll you and we get to see the true final boss." I remember that blind race very well. Very well. It gave me nightmares for weeks to come, but it's amazing that runners like Cyclone and BJW were able to take it up and do what they can with the game. Amazing stuff. Daniel Remar donates $20 saying, "This donation is dedicated to my aunt, who passed away from cancer in 2014. It's also dedicated to the late Satoru Iwata and the wonderful games he helped create, so the money goes towards naming the OOT file after him. Also to saving the animals." Aaron Graham donates $10 saying, "Had to donate a third time for the Mega Man block. The best series out there. Good job to all the X-Block runners yesterday, and good luck to all the runners tonight. Also, save the animals. Mega Man would do it, so you should too." Crane Tato donates $25. "Hey, all you kill the animals people. You know what else kills animals? Cancer. Don't be like cancer. Save the animals."
All right.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Let's start. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So this is Buster. Let's get a quick roll call. The runner is BJW. I'm Corlius. This is Dusler, Yggdrasil. So this is Buster. This is a little indie game created by a man named E. Hashimoto. And you can see quickly some of the powers that we've got. So we have a double jump. We have double tap to dash. You can see there if he dashes at a wall and jumps, he turns into this sonic spinball sort of thing. And if he attacks while he's running, he slide kicks, which is a very important part of the run because it makes you completely invincible. So he's going to be using that to clip through a bunch of obstacles and enemies and a variety of other things. So yeah, every time you see him run fast, he's double tapping a direction to do that. So there's a lot of double taps, a lot of really quick inputs here. You can also hold the jump button to fall slowly, which you're seeing for him to make a couple of the hard jumps. So this is the spider. This is the first boss. So mashing in Buster isn't full speed. It's timed mashing. So what BJW is going to try to do is mash at exactly the fastest he can without going too fast and missing opportunities. So that was a really good fight. The spider does a lot of collision damage, so you have to be careful not to get caught in the corner over there, and it's really easy to die quick. Good. So this is World 2. This is the cave. A lot of bats, a lot of slide kicks through spikes. We have an auto-scroller coming up, but here you're just seeing kind of more of the sonic spinball and the sliding. So this is the first auto-scroller. So the way this works is at about halfway down the auto-scroller, it's going to speed up. And that's actually determined by Buster's height. So he's going to try to stay kind of low, just deal with the bats, but otherwise stay low to try to trigger the fast movement part of the auto-scroller as soon as possible, which you just saw there. So coming up, you're actually able to start moving basically before the screen even really starts, and you saw him do it there. So that allows you to hit certain cycles in specific orders to get through a level faster, and you saw there with the D-boost off the fish. We're going to be doing that on a couple levels, this one and 3-3 being the very notable ones. So this is the turtle. This is largely like the spider boss as far as your strategy. Mash and you just use regular attacks when he's still. Good, so that was a pretty good fight. All right, so starting World 3 here, you're going to see some quick up kicks. This is just by up and the attack button. And now the up kick is different from the slide. The slide will actually stop you from having dash speed once the slide is ended, but the up kick does not. So you're able to use the up kick to gain more height than the second jump would give you while maintaining dash speed, because you can't start a dash unless you're on the ground. So this is another auto-scroller, but it's a little different. It's a vertical one. BJW started with an up kick there to trigger the fast-moving part, or the auto-scroller starting, rather, as soon as possible, and then he's going to head on up. Now, you can die if you go too far down, obviously, but there is no death ceiling, so you can go off-screen. Now, there's an effective death ceiling in the form of these worms, which is just impossible to predict when you're off-screen. But if we just watch here... So BJW knows exactly how it's... Clap for that, that's pretty good. He knows exactly what the stage looks like up there, and so he's able to navigate it. So these green arrows, or the green effects that you're seeing, those are actually wind effects, and they're going to push him backwards, so you need to stay out of them. The snake boss is pretty simple. You kind of get him into a position here where he's forced to go in an arc around you, and then you're able to just mash a lot kind of on him at that point. So that was an unfortunate little death, but you do get to start right at the boss, so not too big of a time loss there. And so in this category, we're going to be trying our best to complete the game with... We're going to be trying our best to complete the game, well, BJW is, without a game over to get the true final boss at the end. So this is World 4. This is almost certainly the hardest world. A lot of important cycles to hit and a lot of slides to do right. Those frost effects turn you into an ice cube, and you can't control yourself.
Ooh, 4-1 is so scary.
Like that. So we'll give that another shot. Yeah, so those are very, very tight windows for the kicks so that he can be invincible through the frost, as you saw. And so you're going to see the final, I guess, the final real power of that Buster has right here. He's able to, if you are not dashing and you touch a wall, you can grab it with your blade and just stick to it.
Ooh, wow. I was too high on that one.
Yeah, so the deal, you can stick there as long as you want, and sometimes it can save you from a platform that otherwise, you might have fallen on. And you might see it, as well later. Good. So he does another slide kick there just to get straight through the bats. So the snowballs in this level have the same effect as the frost shots earlier you saw. And you can see kind of a weird effect here where the edge of the screen is actually all along the side there. So he would have fallen to his death there if he hadn't stopped, but hitting the edge of the screen just triggers the next stage, which in this case is the robot. Most of the bosses in this game take the same form, which is mash hard and, kill them as fast as you can. So that was a really good fight. Getting the 2-cycle there isn't easy. So we're going into stage 5 here. We have kind of a little auto-scroller here.
Yeah, some shout-outs to the Buster community, by the way. So, Pitku, Pots and Pans, Deucler behind me, Cerilius behind me, Oxwas Murray, and of course, Cypher for introducing me to this game in the first place.
Yeah, so we just have a little bit longer in the auto-scroller here, but we're able to skip a lot of it because Buster has a lot of horizontal movement. So coming up though is 5-2, and 5-2 is a pretty scary screen. We're seeing here that he's doing a spin ball jump off the wall, followed up immediately by an upwards kick, which again maintains his dash speed. So he's able to, that was really good. So he's able to jump off of the wall, do an up kick, and then hit the wall again and jump again. And you can climb up very fast up a single wall doing that. It's a lot of very quick inputs here. So he's actually running away from a wall of fire behind him, but he's too fast for you to see it. So this is the boss of 5. He's kind of got 4 tentacles and he wanders around. The idea for the strategy for this boss is to try to get yourself in a position where you can hit 2 tentacles at the same time when they start wiggling a little bit faster. So he's going to be doing a little bit of a setup here to get him in a good position for that. Good. And again, just like all the other bosses, you just mash a lot. Good. So we're going into the first final boss, I guess. And he's a wizard, and he's got these orbs that surround him. Now the idea is that he needs to kill all the orbs, and then do a little bit of damage to that center orb that you can see there. He has 2 attacks, which are RNG. His movement pattern is not RNG. But you kind of handle both of the attacks the same way, so it's not terribly relevant as to which one he does. You just slide kick through it, and you're invincible. So one more. That was a really good fight. And so now we have the true final boss here, kind of the super form of the wizard you just saw, which we're able to fight because BGW has not game overed yet. Now at this point you'll be able to fight him no matter what, but so you don't actually have to kill these orbs to damage the core, which is the part of him that is his health bar. But they do pass straight through, as you can see, where you'd need to stand to hit them, and so managing to hit the core while not killing the orbs seems basically impossible. So the meteors here are one of the only other forms of RNG in this game.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's a little rough, but you do get to start right at the boss again.
Those patterns are completely random.
Yeah, the meteors are tough, and he's using up kicks to destroy the meteors, but you can't be up kicking always, and so if you get unlucky, you're just going to get hit. Good. So all the parts of the boss are solid. He's able to latch onto them with his blades, like you saw in World 4, if necessary as well. He's getting pretty unlucky meteors. So here he's actually stopping a little bit of damage to make sure that he doesn't go into the fast form before doing his wind attack there, which should allow him to just kind of DPS him through right here before anything else happens, before he does any other real attacks. Got him.
All right, get ready on time. Time. All right, that was Buster.
Thanks, BJW.
Yeah, shoutouts to Onodera, by the way, the best Nisekoi.
Thank you so much, BJW, for that awesome Buster run. Coming up is going to be Rockman 4 Burst Chaser Air Slider by a race between Golden and Garrison. Before that, we're going to be having an interview between them, so stay tuned for that, and we'll have that for you before too long. If you're wondering what you can put your money towards, we've got a few options for you. The donation incentives, bonus games for today, have all been met so far. But if you want to look forward ahead to tomorrow, we have a few options. We've got a bonus incentive for Mario Kart 64 All Cups 2-player 1 controller in the afternoon. And we've also got a bonus incentive for seeing the Mario Kart 64 TAS as it kicks off the TAS block. The TAS one is $205 out of $5,000, and the 2-player 1 controller Mario Kart is $845 out of $20,000. So we have a long ways to go for both of those. So we need your help to make sure they happen. We are now going to go ahead and throw it over to Golden and Garrison with an interview for their upcoming run, Rockman 4 BCAS.